New airline rules herald era of automatic refunds. What travelers need to know. The landscape of air travel is about to undergo a significant transformation, particularly regarding passenger rights and refund policies. In a move that promises to reshape the airline industry's approach to customer service, the Department of Transportation, DOT, has introduced groundbreaking new rules that will revolutionize how travelers receive refunds for disrupted flights and services. Starting October 28, 2024, passengers will find themselves empowered by regulations that prioritize their financial interests and streamline the often frustrating process of securing refunds. The dawn of automatic refunds. For years, airline passengers have faced a labyrinth of policies and procedures when seeking refunds for canceled or significantly delayed flights. The process often involved hours spent on hold with customer service, navigating complicated online forms, or deciphering unclear airline policies that varied dramatically between carriers. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg captured the essence of this transformation when he declared, "Passengers deserve to get their money back when an airline owes them, without headaches or haggling." This statement reflects a fundamental shift in the power dynamic between airlines and their customers. The new rules eliminate the burden of initiating refund requests, replacing it with an automatic system that promises to return money to passengers' pockets without the traditional song and dance of proving eligibility or jumping through procedural hoops. Understanding the catalyst for change. The path to these new regulations was paved with passenger frustrations and systemic failures. A particularly illuminating example occurred in July 2023, when a global technology outage created chaos across major airlines, resulting in thousands of cancellations and delays. The aftermath of this event exposed the glaring inadequacies of existing refund systems, as countless travelers found themselves stranded in endless customer service queues, fighting for reimbursements they were rightfully owed. This incident, among others, highlighted the need for standardized, transparent refund policies that wouldn't leave passengers at the mercy of individual airline interpretations. Under the previous system, airlines wielded considerable discretion in determining what constituted a refund-worthy situation, leading to inconsistent treatment of passengers facing similar circumstances. The new framework, clear definitions and timelines. The DOT's new regulations bring clarity to previously murky waters by establishing precise definitions of circumstances that trigger automatic refunds. Perhaps most significantly, the rules create a clear timeline for what constitutes a significant change to flight schedules. Domestic flights delayed by more than 3 hours and international flights delayed by more than 6 hours now automatically qualify for refunds if passengers choose not to accept alternative arrangements. This standardization extends beyond mere scheduling issues. The regulations address various scenarios that previously existed in gray areas, including changes to departure or arrival airports, increases in connection numbers, and downgrades in service class. Particularly noteworthy is the explicit inclusion of accessibility considerations, ensuring that changes affecting passengers with disabilities receive proper attention and compensation. Baggage compensation, a new era of accountability. The rules also introduce strict timelines for baggage-related refunds, addressing a long-standing source of passenger frustration. Airlines must now refund checked bag fees if they fail to deliver luggage within 12 hours of domestic flight arrival or within 15 to 30 hours for international flights. This provision creates a clear incentive for airlines to improve their baggage handling systems and provides passengers with automatic compensation when services fall short. The inclusion of ancillary services in the refund framework represents another significant step forward. Passengers who pay for specific services, such as in-flight Wi-Fi or preferred seating, are now guaranteed refunds if these services aren't delivered as promised. This comprehensive approach ensures that airlines are held accountable for all aspects of their service offerings, not just the basic transportation component. The mechanics of reimbursement. Perhaps the most revolutionary aspect of the new regulations lies in their implementation requirements. Airlines must now process refunds automatically, eliminating the need for passengers to navigate complex claim systems or argue their case with customer service representatives. The timeline for these refunds is equally stringent: 7 business days for credit card purchases and 20 calendar days for other payment methods. This automated approach represents a significant technological and operational challenge for airlines, requiring them to upgrade their systems and processes to comply with the new standards. However, it also promises to reduce administrative costs in the long run while improving customer satisfaction and trust in the airline industry. Financial implications and industry response. The requirement for full refunds, including taxes and fees, ensures that passengers receive complete compensation for disrupted services. This comprehensive approach to refunding represents a significant financial commitment from airlines, who must now factor these automatic refund obligations into their operational planning and risk management strategies. While some industry observers initially express concerns about the potential financial burden on airlines, others argue that these rules will ultimately benefit the industry by fostering greater trust and transparency in airline-passenger relationships. Airlines that embrace these changes and implement them effectively may find themselves with a competitive advantage in an industry where customer service increasingly differentiates carriers. Looking ahead, the future of air travel consumer protection. These new regulations represent more than just a policy change. They signal a fundamental shift in how the airline industry approaches customer service and passenger rights. By establishing clear, uniform standards for refunds and automated processes for their implementation, the DOT has created a framework that could serve as a model for other aspects of air travel regulation. The success of these new rules will largely depend on their implementation and enforcement. The DOT's commitment to monitoring compliance and addressing violations will be crucial in ensuring that the regulations achieve their intended effect of simplifying and expediting the refund process for air travelers. For passengers, the message is clear: the days of fighting for rightful refunds are coming to an end. Starting October 28th, travelers can book flights with greater confidence, knowing that if things go wrong, they won't have to wage a battle to recover their money. This enhanced protection may well lead to increased consumer confidence in air travel, potentially benefiting both passengers and airlines in the long run. As the airline industry continues to evolve and face new challenges, these regulations provide a foundation for future consumer protection measures. They demonstrate that meaningful reform is possible and that passenger rights can be effectively balanced with operational realities in the complex world of commercial aviation.